I'm trying to see the freaking what's
What's up, man? Another video in, man. You feel me? Finna do this reaction to the moment he realized his life was over. Shit crazy. We finna get into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer.
4474 00. Just before midnight on May 31st, 2022, officers from the Milwaukee Police Department in Wisconsin were dispatched to a potential shooting that took place in a residential part of the city.
Resident here, caller heard a female yell, "I've been shot." The caller did hear about 15 shots, possibly from two different guns. It is possibly coming from Long Island and Custer.
That be something that Vincent checked from before.
He did advise MSD of the shooting. We have two injured on the board. I'm going to do them all together eventually. I just wanted to continue entering the information before I do this.
Red light. Red light. My bad, my bad. Clear, right?
Enjoying the crowd of people out here. Looks like people are hurt.
Pull up next one. Pull up next one.
Zero.
Yeah, we got him.
I need you to move so we can do CPR. Hold on. I need you to step off this side so we can do CPR.
Alright, we got one black female from
She shot you, we need help.
What happened? What happened? Is she okay?
Someone let off.
I don't know, bro. Where's the ambulance?
They're coming, they're coming.
Where's they at, bro?
She got shot in the leg. She's conscious and breathing.
Yes,
Yeah, we got someone working. We know who shot you.
We have another black female, not conscious, not breathing.
Ma'am, can you do me a favor? They've got to work on both sides.
Yeah,
You gotta step back, okay? So they can keep working on it.
Ma'am, can you please move faster? What the f*** you mean? Can I move faster? I'm trying to save her, okay? I can.
We also have a vehicle multiple bullet strikes to it. It's going to be
Is anybody out here when this happened? Did they see anything?
Oh, bro, I didn't see shit.
You see what happened?
We're just trying to surprise my friend.
So you were coming to surprise a
I
friend?
got you for sure. I
Yes,
got
he
you.
just got out of jail.
Weren't we just talking earlier?
I know, baby.
Is this what happened earlier?
No, this just happened.
No, but is this...
Everybody just out running over it. Nothing was
No,
going on.
we don't. We dealt with it before, that's why.
This don't got nothing to do with that.
Unresponsive, been doing CPR since we got here.
Taji, you have to calm down. Oh my God, was coming to see Fredo.
Yeah,
We were trying to show up. Yeah. She shot in the right upper chest.
That's his sister.
Jacob.
Ma'am. Ma'am. First name?
Yes,
What's her first name?
Camiana.
So far, officers learned that the girls were driving a gray Kia Soul when they were suddenly shot at. 3 girls are known to be in the car at the time. One is Camiona, the girl medics are trying to stabilize. One is Tajiana, who has been shot in the leg or lower back area. The third is a girl referred to as Giga, who has apparently walked off scene, or at least out of earshot and visuals of the
Suspicious right there. Why the fuck she walking off game?
Set up.
Why the fuck she walking off?
body cameras we have access to. It is unknown at the time if she has any injuries. Officers are also not aware yet
Why the fuck she walk off? Alright.
Why
Your
she-
friends is hit. Why the fuck is you
Why-
walking
why
off?
the
You
fuck
don't.
she
That
stayed?
mean you don't care.
that Giga was a passenger in the vehicle, but they will discover this later on. The girl
Me who stays that long.
Bruh, there's no way she's waiting till the cops get there and then walking off on camera. This shit is
No,
this shit
she
is-
left before they got there.
Why she just say they caught it on camera? That's who they saw walking. That's who
girls were apparently on their way to meet an individual named Fredo and discover that there's any injuries. Officers are also not aware yet that Giga was a passenger in the vehicle. I'm at least out of earshot and visuals of the referred to as Giga, who has apparently walked off scene, or at least out of earshot and visuals of the body cameras we have access to. It is unknown at the time if she has any injuries. Officers are also not aware yet that Giga was a passenger in the vehicle, but they will discover this later on. The girls were apparently on their way to meet an individual named Fredo, an ex-boyfriend of Giga's who had just been released from jail. Giga seems to be living out in Arizona, so Fredo seeing her would be a bit of a surprise. Additionally, officers have been noting that another individual who they believe is Camiona's sister, Sierra, is also on scene.
I'm gonna find the sister. The sister's the one that we dealt with earlier.
I just saw it right now. I said, "Who was talking to you?" You said nothing happened. We was trying to talk to you. I said no.
Officers at the time do not realize that Sierra is not literally Camiona's sister, but is at least very familiar with her, as Camiona is dating Sierra's apparent younger brother, Omarion. Officers' suspicions of Sierra appear to grow as they note she called for emergency services earlier the same day. It's later on that the shooting took place just outside of Sierra's residence, where she, her brother Omarion, and others call home. The male civilian on scene, who exclaimed Camiona was shot, appears to be Sierra's boyfriend, though this is not confirmed through our available sources. And so the question becomes, who is responsible for firing at the three girls in the car?
Shots came from this way. There's bullet holes in the windshield and stuff. Where do we have one? There's one in her right collarbone.
There might be one on the side of her.
Everybody start pushing them back, away from the scene.
Oh, she was out here. I came running after.
Thanks for your help,
I didn't mean to grab you.
They gotta work on it.
You got gloves.
We've changed each other really good.
We're gonna do one more rhythm check here in a little bit, and then we'll call it.
4474 00.
We will. And that's a friend's auntie's car. So who's driving that?
My friend.
Who was in the street?
Yeah.
We dealt with Sierra earlier tonight, and there's possibly shots fired. You don't know much about her.
I really hope she didn't.
So,
I don't know.
okay.
I don't know. We friends with you.
So,
When I was
do you know if her boyfriend's violent or anything like that? You don't know?
He just graduated high school. She used to talk to the boy that just got out of jail. We wanted to surprise him. I had a gut feeling. I said it before we even got shot. We do not need to be on this block. If something's gonna happen. And all I see is this little a silver car. A silver car. I see them flick their lights. Crazy for the pull over and start shooting.
The silver car does?
Yes, they quickly pulled over.
No pulse there. Nope.
They only put the gun through the window.
11:20 p.m. 2420, can you mark the time with us at 11:20 p.m.?
Let me get some blankets. We'll get.
Somebody seen something.
Okay, yeah.
Somebody had some they always outside.
4213, anyone at risk?
We's not the type of people.
No,
My friend,
not
she's in
saying,
college.
but we just gotta-
I'm graduating high school.
Where do you go to high school?
My boyfriend, that was my, I don't know if you seen them. They all in the house. They come outside.
No
they
one's-
running. I graduate. I'm gonna be in the hospital. I'm gonna be in
You graduate to when?
Friday.
Oh, you should be good. It's just a leg. When MFD's like sitting back, that's a good sign.
Okay.
What's the single gunshot wound to the chest here, Alyssa?
Yes. Will she be going to that same hospital?
I'm not sure. Yeah. What's the friend's name that just got out of prison?
Fredo.
Fredo? You don't know much about him?
No. I'm so sorry. I think I can give you information.
You're real tireless. My fourth bag of kidneys. Where'd you get it?
Right here. Do you remember that non-shooting from earlier? This is her sister.
So this might have been
Related, but she didn't want to tell us anything.
Suspect description is going to be two subjects, unknown race or sex, operating a silver vehicle, heavy tint. Victims pull up, subjects exit the vehicle, discharge firearm at vehicle, striking victims, and fled south.
You're doing really well considering the circumstances. Found out 2 more cases.
Be advised, right now we're up to about 20 family members and they're pretty upset.
As police secure the area, investigators and other officers begin questioning those on scene.
Do you know anybody that got hit or anything like that? Did you see anything or hear anything?
I was standing on the side.
Seeing the people,
I got
looking at the people.
And I got a 10-year-old that was playing around, and I just ran. I ain't looked because I wasn't trying to go see because I got kids to run too.
According to both a police report and Tajiana's account of the events, detectives later interviewed Giga, the third passenger in the victim's vehicle. Giga told officers that she saw Omarion and his friend Dalen outside Omarion's home shortly before gunfire erupted. Officers also questioned another individual, Fredo, whose real name is Rashawn. Initially, Rashawn claimed he didn't witness or hear anything, but later he told a different detective that he had seen part of what happened as he was standing outside when the shots were fired. Due to inconsistencies in Omarion, Dalen, and Rashawn's statements and movements, officers identified them as suspects. In short, the 3 girls in the car were shot at as they attempted to surprise some boys in the neighborhood, leading to Camiona's death. Interestingly, the vehicle Tajiana mentioned that allegedly carried multiple armed individuals details wasn't mentioned in the arrest report, which was made days after that night. Without further documentation, it is unclear if the mysterious dark-tinted vehicle was ever located or considered part of the investigation after arrests were made. Ultimately, officers developed enough probable cause to get an arrest warrant for one of the three suspects. At 1:47 a.m. that same night, they made a surprise appearance at the same residence the shooting took place. This is the look of 18-year-old Dalen Bridges as he's arrested for murder.
Oh yeah,
You got anything on you?
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna be real. In his face? Yeah, in his face and shit.
Hey, y'all. Come home.
He might not realize it at the time, but what happened tonight may forever affect his life. We will go over his charges and sentencing in a moment.
Girlfriend, y'all trying to take my brother to job. Slap the one of y'all. What'd you just say? What'd you just say? Turn around. What are you gonna do?
The second individual to be arrested was 18-year-old Omarion McNeely.
Okay, just relax then, man.
Okay, I'm relaxed. Look how y'all in my arm. Look how y'all got the
Look how you was acting. Just be cool. The cuffs wouldn't be that tight, right? Right? You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry about that, okay?
It seems like they all know what my girl said.
Exactly, that's what I told you.
Okay, come on.
I just got paid $6,000.
No cap. And they standing there for a minute.
What do you think was gonna happen when he said that? I get you pissed off for it, but I didn't know what the f just happened. I was chilling there and bang.
Have you ever been arrested before?
On Omarion's Facebook page, which we found through the grapevine.
When I
didn't know I wanted to be. My mom only raised for. I want to make congratulations to that man. I did.
Of research shows post of him celebrating his graduation, along with post of him and Camiona as a couple. You may have noticed his Facebook name is listed as HNPODZ. After doing
Oh, you killed her.
They for sure looking into you.
You
my
is
boy.
sober,
You
bro.
ain't never tried in
Sober,
school
bro.
zone pick and plays with
doing a bit of digging, we discovered
He on Facebook.
all right here. So you gotta be Facebook.
a handful of Omarion's friends also had HNP in their Facebook name.
Whole gang going
Yes,
down.
again going down, bro. And bro, that's what I just said. I said that, bro. I'm like, bro, they got hit on some.
And many supplied it in their About section as well. We couldn't determine exactly what HNP stands for, but it's an apparent gang that Dalen, aka Day Day, and the third suspect Rashawn, aka Fredo, who was arrested off camera, all
Dumbass crash outs.
His
He only
whole
got-
face on his.
Man, but all these niggas face on this shit.
Nah, he good. This
I know
nigga
he
fraud.
good. This nigga posting, he ain't good.
No, his profile picture good, bro.
It don't matter.
These niggas, bro.
It don't matter.
Bro,
His
it do
page
matter.
still got
I'ma
his
be
face
real.
on
Put
it.
it like this: if they didn't have no HMP, they would never know this was him. On God, like
Nigga, his page got his face on it. What you mean?
Bro,
You retarded
nigga, you
too.
slow, nigga. You have to tap on somebody's page to go look at their page, which means if they saw mutuals, bro, and they saw the mutuals,
It don't matter.
I'm pretty
Nigga,
sure they saw his
looking
name
through
before they saw
everybody,
anything.
Bro, you gotta think about it. They looking through everybody mutual.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It wasn't hard.
all seem to be a part of, at least according to their social media profiles. Fredo, aka Rashawn, had not actually been fully released from the law as he was out on bail with arrested off camera. All seem to be a part of, at least according to their social media profiles. Fredo, aka Rashawn, had not actually been fully released from the law as he was out on bail with GPS monitoring for a separate murder charge. Regarding the murder charge Rashawn faced prior to the events in this video, many of the
nigga.
Went around some people
and got another one.
Nah, he. I don't think he locked up. It's the other two.
HNP network of friends made Facebook posts calling for Rashawn's release while using his alias name. He was being tried for shooting and killing 26-year-old Jasmine Brown in April of 2021. According to news reports, Rashawn...
They did it.
That's what I'm saying,
That
bro.
homie just killed the girl. They did it.
His older brother, Angelo McCaleb, apparently had an unpleasant run-in with an ex-girlfriend and her group of friends at a club, which included...
Wait, what?
Similar damn situation.
His name. He was being tried for shooting and killing 26-year-old Jasmine Brown in April of 2021. According to news reports, Rashawn's older brother Angelo McCaleb apparently had an unpleasant run-in with an ex-girlfriend and her group of friends at a club, which included Jasmine. In retaliation, Angelo allegedly placed a rifle in the front seat of his vehicle as the group of women left the club. Soon after, Rashawn, who was a passenger in his brother's vehicle, picked up the rifle, stood through the moonroof of the car, and shot at the group of women after they stopped at a house to drop the...
Fuck is y'all doing killing bitches, bro?
That's Milwaukee, bro.
It don't matter, bro. Like, y'all really gotta be that.
Nigga, that's how it is at the house.
You really gotta wake up and be like, oh yeah, I'm finna go kill a girl today.
Nigga, it's his ex-girlfriend. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Midwest, that's how it is. Niggas will smoke you over a girl.
The ex-girlfriend off. Rashawn was just 16 years in his brother's vehicle, picked up the rifle, stood through the moonroof of the car, and shot at the group of women after they stopped at a house to drop the ex-girlfriend off. Rashawn was just 16 years old when he allegedly shot and killed Jasmine and had been jailed for nearly a year before being released back out into the public thanks to a sudden change in his bond agreement. The court changed his bail from a $30,000 cash bond to a $30,000 signature bond, giving him the ability to leave jail without any upfront cost during his transition.
After he shot somebody?
Let me be the president.
To house arrest, according to him the ability to leave jail without any upfront cost during his transition to house arrest. According to news sources, this sudden change happened due to a prosecutor's key witness failing to show at trial. That key witness was allegedly Angelo himself. According to a Milwaukee Journal Sentinel investigation, this is a fairly common prosecutor's key witness failing to show at trial. That key witness was allegedly Angelo himself. According to a Milwaukee Journal Sentinel investigation, this is a fairly common occurrence in homicide cases in the area. Their investigation found that at least 23% of cases between 2014 and 2019 had issues with witnesses showing up to testify. The prosecution's failure to present a witness then prompted Rashawn to request a speedy trial. In Wisconsin, a speedy trial means a trial date must be set within 90 days. Because the court could not meet this timeline, they were legally required to give Rashawn an alternative bond type or drop his murder case. While under home arrest, 17-year-old Rashawn resided in the same home as Omarion, next to where the shooting in this video took place.
His brother told it didn't pop up at the trial.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, right.
While at the residence, Rashawn, Dalen, and Omarion allegedly witnessed a gray vehicle driving up and down the street multiple times. The vehicle had heavily tinted windows, preventing anybody from seeing inside. This put Rashawn on edge, as he allegedly in this video took place. 18-year-old Rashawn alternative bond type or drop his murder case. While under home arrest, 17-year-old Rashawn resided in the same home as Omarion, next to where the shooting in this video took place. While at the residence, Rashawn, Dalen, and Omarion allegedly witnessed a gray vehicle driving up and down the street multiple times. The vehicle had heavily tinted windows, preventing anybody from seeing inside. This put Rashawn on edge, as he allegedly received threats for having killed Jasmine the year prior. The three agreed that when the vehicle came around the road again, they would all shoot at the car. Unfortunately, Camiona, Tatiana, and Giga got caught in the alleged crossfire. It is unclear what happened to the...
So the girls was going over there to see them niggas.
Wrong time, wrong place, wrong time.
And whole time, them niggas finna come slide on your dumb ass.
Wrong place, wrong time, bro. That was
you ain't go outside.
That was just her
They
time.
probably thought she was in that car and just started shooting that motherfucker.
That was just her time to go, bro. There's nothing wrong.
Those inside the mysterious vehicle, but by the time police arrived, crossfire. It is unclear what happened to those inside the mysterious vehicle, but by the time police arrived, they appeared to have sped off. It is also unclear if officers suspected the occupants of the vehicle fired any bullets at all, although Tajiana's ambulance testimony claims guns were shot from both sides of the mysterious vehicle. According to news sources, Omarion's older sister, possibly Sierra, is Rashawn's adopted mother. While she says she did not see the shooting, she reportedly later admitted finding her brother Omarion destroying his bedroom right after the shooting, where he allegedly said, "She's my girl, but they're my brothers." Officers appeared to arrest her for further questioning, though we were unable to find any charges pressed against her. Before her apprehension, officers allowed her to change out of her t-shirt as it appeared to be covered in blood from the crime scene.
Man, you don't gotta tell me all that slick my ain't about you nothing. Alright, what?
Just relax, man.
They be talking too crazy, bro.
I was waiting on it, bro. Oh, God.
Hey, for sure.
Alright, what?
Just relax, man.
They be talking too crazy, bro. It don't matter, bro. I just asked you nicely not to put it tight. And I just told you mine. I love y'all.
During a search of the house, officers discovered 5 different handguns, one of which had an extended magazine. Forensic
not to put it tight. And I just told you mine. I love y'all.
During a search of the house, officers discovered 5 different handguns, one of which had an extended magazine. Forensic investigations conducted later found 24 casings on the site of the shooting. Rashawn estimated that he fired 15 to 20 shots.
Yeah, they blew because they ain't matter.
Dayline estimated that he fired
Rashawn
10 to 12. Omarion allegedly fired just one time before his gun jammed.
Ah, that was that pistol in the picture, bro. This is definitely 2022. That nigga had a 9mm in his hand, gang.
All 3 male teenagers. Rashawn estimated that he fired 15 to 20.
So everybody told on themselves.
Yeah. I recognize once them niggas said we saw the car, they said they saw the car go up the street. How y'all know that? How the nigga that made this video know that?
Shots. Dayline estimated that he fired 10 to 12.
10 to 12.
Omarion allegedly fired just one time before his gun jammed. All 3 male teenagers were charged with 2 counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety as a party to a crime. Daylin and Rashawn were each additionally charged with 1 count of first-degree reckless homicide as a party to a crime. All 3 also initially entered a plea of not guilty for.
Come on now, let's be serious, bro. Oh, they say from not guilty to guilty.
Omarion's case, it would take him just over 9 months to change his plea from not guilty to guilty. He was found guilty
really did that.
on both counts of his first degree
Yeah, he looked like he was
recklessly endangering safety charges. For each, he was sentenced 6 years in prison with 5 years of probation to be served concurrently, making that the total sentence. His sentence came with 290 days of jail credit. He is estimated to be released on probation in September of 2026.
They need to lock him up for more than that. Stop giving niggas juvenile life.
He will be 22 years old. His probation will end when he is 30 years old. For
Damn, that nigga on probation until he 30.
Daylin's case, he would stand by his not guilty plea and moved forward with a jury trial. The trial found him guilty on all counts for his reckless homicide.
That's the one that you're retarded. He should have just pled guilty.
Charge.
He would have been he would have probably did the same thing.
Sentenced 15 years.
I don't think he was gonna think.
But nah, he was the one that fired 10 to 12 shots.
I'm gonna be real. Him out of all them niggas probably kept his mouth shut.
Years in prison plus 5 years of probation for each count of endangering.
He ain't kept his mouth shut. And they got 15 years.
Safety, he was sentenced 3 years in prison plus 2 years of probation. All of his charges will be served 15 years in prison plus 5 years of probation. For
Nigga, yes, he's guilty. He's getting charged with
each count of endangering safety, he was sentenced years in his case.
He pled not guilty. That don't mean the court didn't say you guilty. Not guilty.
Which means he kept his fucking mouth shut, nigga.
But I'm saying, nigga, he still said he let off
if he kept his mouth shut, no, somebody else could have said
stand by his not guilty plea and moved.
Because everybody else talked.
They would have never said. He said he let off 10 to 15 shots. I mean, 10 to 12 shots. They would have never said that.
So why is they saying he pled guilty? This nigga still telling
Forward with a jury trial. The trial found him guilty on all counts. For his reckless homicide charge, he was sentenced 15 years in prison, plus 5 years of probation. For each count of endangering safety, he was sentenced 3 years in prison, plus 2 years of probation. All of his charges will be served concurrently, resulting in a total sentence of 15 years in prison and 5 years of probation. Dalen is starting with 346 days of jail credit. Having been sentenced in March of 2023, he is expected to be released on probation in April of 2032, when he will be 28 years old. He will not be released from probation until he is 39 years old. For Rashawn's case, he faced both the shootings he was involved in. He also faced 2 counts of bail jumping for previously...
It didn't say 2023, nigga. It said 2032.
failing to show up to court from probation until he is 39 years old. For Rashawn's case, he faced both the shootings he was involved in. He also...
So you got out and went back to jail for the same murder and a different murder. You're tweaking.
Faced 2 counts of bail jumping for previously failing to show up to court. In addition to the
It's 2025.
charges for this case, his previous case pressed charges for 1 count of second-degree reckless homicide as a party to a crime, and 1 count of first-degree recklessly endangering safety as a party to a crime. In court, he would switch his not guilty plea to guilty for all charges. For his first-degree murder charge, he was sentenced to 32 years in
Oh man, there you come out. You're not getting out.
prison with 8 years of probation to be served consecutively with other charges. For both his first-degree, recklessly endangering safety charges, he was charged a total of 3 years in prison and 2 years of probation. For his previous second-degree homicide charge, he was sentenced 14 years in prison with 6 years of probation. For his previous first-degree recklessly endangering safety charge, he was sentenced 3 years in prison with 3 years of probation. His bail jumping charges were dismissed, but read in. In total, Rashawn was sentenced 52 years.
God damn! Fuck! 52, my nigga. Damn, your ass finna be like 60 when you get out.
In prison with
19 years of probation. You finna be an old ass nigga in diapers on probation.
Hold on, you listening?
You finna die on probation.
I'm killing myself.
19 years of probation. He was given 623 days of jail credit that was ultimately canceled by the court roughly
They for sure canceled that shit.
5 months after his sentence, according to official court websites. Rashawn will not be released on probation.
Nigga, you're not getting out into after TK, my nigga.
2000 November though, like
the end of the year.
Nigga, like bro, nigga.
Yeah, he's over with. But I'm gonna stop it right there though. That nigga's done for.
Hey, why do people be ready to do this?
Watch who the fuck y'all hang around, my nigga.
Why do people be ready to do this? I crash about any. This is what you're doing, like nigga. Oh my god.
Y'all ass crashing just to end your life on probation?
57. That shit is traumatizing.
But nah, we finna get into this other video, man. See y'all on the next one though. We gone.